December 5th. Welcome to the National Outlook on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. I'm GHK Lal. We are in the first full week of December. Christmas is in the air. Guyana is on the move. The streets are crowded. The shops are bustling. And people are in the swing of things. We have some business to do here, and it's serious business. It collides with our holiday mood. Oil sales agreement shrouded in secrecy. Continues to violate EITI standards. The oil sales agreement is the one that the government of Guyana concluded with them. Well, British of the Gulf, we're not oil, meant to oil, marketing. Marketing is a fancy word for selling. Sales and marketing, that's what it is. Marketing is how you present it, how you commercialize it. But at the end of the day, it's about selling our precious oil. We want the best price for it, and we want to make sure that we are being treated fairly in what we've got in our resource, and that British Petroleum is dealing on the up and up with us. I think it is important that we see that agreement. On the other hand, and to see what it says, on the other hand, there's a part of me from before my previous life in the investment world on Wall Street which reminds me that something like a sales agreement is going to have all sorts of clauses that the competition for BP, whether it's Shell, whether it's Eni of Italy or Total of France, or other companies that do the marketing of oil, the downstream part, would be interested in to see how they can nudge BP off of its marketing track. So I think part of that may have to be held back, but definitely we need to know what we are paying for BP to sell each barrel of oil, how it's going to arrive at who it sells this oil to, when it makes a decision to sell this oil. I can tell you this. The oil markets are very, very complex. The language of it is altogether different from what most Guyanese have been accustomed to. We're talking about spot markets and futures markets and forwards and swaps and things like that. Totally baffling for us. Let me be clear with you. The oil markets and the commodities markets, of which oil is a part of, is a mystery to hundreds of millions of Americans. Those who dabble in the stock market or in the commodities market, they have an idea. But the people who know about it more than anybody else are the traders. And the people like British Petroleum and Exxon and these oil companies that have a trading arm, a selling arm. This is their bread and butter, where they make a living. So these guys are very, very skilled at extracting the best thing for them. As to whether we in Guyana will get the benefits of the best prices, we don't know. And that's what I think the sales agreement needs to tell us about how BP is going to go about representing us. We want to go through with a fine-tooth comb the details, the terms, the conditions, the clauses of that sales agreement. So on the one hand, a part of me saying the actual numbers should be kind of off, away from the public, whilst we need to have a better understanding than we know now than what is in the media. I think transparency is essential in our oil business, in our management and stewardship of this oil. If not, we're going to continue to get robbed every step of the way. I'm GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. Thank you for listening to the National Outlook.